The insecure woman pattern. The insecure woman pattern in dating is very insidious. And this is because for the manner of how she goes to obtain her relationships. And I use the word obtain because the insecure woman pattern, this is a woman who will get what she wants through very highly manipulative manners. And I mean by studying her target, she can become and morph herself into the target's desires. She can morph herself into being anything that any guy wants her to be to safely get into a relationship. But the problem with this is the insecure woman pattern, she has no core persona of her own. She has no real identity in herself. This is why she needs to adopt multiple different personas in order to get into relationships safely. The insecure woman is someone who desires love. Yes, she desires love. However, she is not able to maintain and hold down a successful relationship for multiple plethora of reasons, such as she is a woman and she understands life from the perspective of a female brain, but she does not understand men because she's not a man. And women don't take the time to study men the way that men study women. So the insecure woman, she thinks all day long about what to do with her partner. What is her partner's history? Her agenda is paradoxically a very weird one because she's trying to become the perfect woman to contain a safety relationship, contain safety in the relationship, but there is no woman there. It's just an empty shell pretending, dragging on multiple different kind of personality traits to ascertain a relationship. Now, the problem with this is that the man that she is courting or dating or attracting or picking up thinks he's getting one thing, but in reality, he's getting something completely else. And let me tell you, we men, we can take a no, right? But what we men hate and despise the most is when a woman plays with our emotions. When she strings us along, pretending that she's interested, just so that she can get cheap validation of her female attraction level. So she'll hook you, keep you strung along, entertain a conversation with you because she's highly insecure. This is what insecure women do. They hook you, they keep you around for a conversation, but they never actually want a relationship to begin with. And it's perfectly fine if they don't want a relationship. That's a personal individual choice. But women should never string a guy along emotionally for some sort of cheap self-masturbation. It's a joke, right? So we as people, we say a lot of bad things about men, but that's because we can say a lot of bad things about men. If we say anything bad about women, they get sensitive, they blame, they deny, they stop it, they ignore it, they cry, they yell, they scream. So we're ending up in a predicament where, for the most part, we just have to kind of deal with what the woman is throwing at us and kind of just take it. Kind of like my relationship with my mother. There's like a lot of things that she's wrong about, but I just let it. Sometimes I just say yes, mom, and I don't entertain a conversation. She even told me to say that too. She has told me several times, just say yes, mom. Just say yes, mom. And like, okay, yes, mom. Even though I know that what she's telling me is not correct on a logical level, on a rational level, I know it's not correct. But it's just one of those things that you learn. It's best to avoid a conversation when you don't need a conversation. So, this is about the insecure woman pattern. Women with high self-esteem, women who value their time, they will never string you along. They will never, I mean, they might entertain your time a little bit, but they will be respectful to some degree. Insecure women, they will use you, suck you dry for attention, for money, just to self-glorify themselves, to self-masturbate. It's almost like a narcissism type of vanity type of thing, but it's coming from an insecure POV perspective. That's all I got for you on this one, on the insecure woman pattern. Check me out on prosperitylife.com for the best tips and strategies on how to win more life. And thank you for listening.